today we are going to read two books, and our first one is titled The Best Thanksgiving Book. Can we read that together? The Best Thanksgiving Book. Very good. And if I open it up on the inside, it tells us who our author and illustrator are. So our author is Pat Whitehead. Our author, what does our author do? Raise your hand if you can tell me. Oh, I'm calling on a quiet hand. Marley?
He writes the word and he writes the picture.
Oh, you said it. The first part was correct. He does write the words in the book, or she writes the words in the book. The illustrator is Susan T. Hall. So if the author writes the words, the illustrator does what, Owen? Oh, this is Owen's turn. Draws the pictures. Thank you, Owen. Very good. All right, so let's see what this book is all about. Ready? Hands in your lap. Hands in your lap. Do you know the story of the first Thanksgiving?
Yes. Chicken.
That's actually a turkey.
Turkey.
A, all right, let's listen. A for America. Many years ago, the Pilgrims came to America. They sailed on a big ship called the Mayflower.
And it starts with a B.
Big starts with the letter B. Yes, it does. All right, it took courage to cross the ocean. Raise your hand if you can tell me what the word courage means. I want you to think about it first. Let's think about it. Make sure we have an answer. And then when you have it, you can raise your hand. Emerson, what does courage mean?
It means he just took over on the boat.
So they just got on the boat and they just went. Does anybody want to add on to that? Oh, Jackson. What does courage mean?
It means the water goes everywhere.
Not quite. There is a lot of water everywhere, but courage means that you are brave, that they faced their fears, and even though they might have been a little scared to get on a ship and sail across the ocean, they did it anyway because they were brave and they had courage. So, and there were many dangers. What kind of dangers do you think there were? Oh, let me see. Aiden's been sitting back there so quiet with his hand raised. What kind of dangers are out on the sea? In the ocean? Oh, let him think.
Somebody's at the door.
We're going to pause for just a second.
No. Oh, start. It's rain. Do you know when it's nighttime starts?
All right, sorry, friends. All right, so we're going back to Aiden. Let's reset. 5, 4, 3, crisscross applesauce. 2, 1, 0. Aiden, I'm sorry about that. What kind of dangers are there?
The sea is too strong.
Oh, that's a very good idea. The sea is very strong, and what if the wind is blowing really hard? What could happen?
A rainstorm.
The rainstorm could come. Do you think the water could come up into big waves and crash into the ship? That could be a danger.
Or the ship can tip over.
That could. If there was a heavy rainstorm, it could make the ship tip
Or
over.
sharks sink.
Sharks are in the water.
Or it might sink.
Yes, Alex? Let's listen to Alex.
Or the thunder. Or the thunder. Or the thunder can crack the ship open. Alright,
All right, let's move on and see what happens. We'll get back to you. We're going to keep moving. When they landed, the Pilgrims needed food to eat. They looked for fresh food in the forest. They gathered seeds and berries to eat. The first winter in America was long and hard. Many of the Pilgrims became ill. What does it mean if somebody becomes ill? Let me see a quiet hand. Look at the picture to give you some ideas. What does it mean if somebody is ill, Adeline?
Yeah.
What does it look like is happening right here?
I need somebody to help.
You need a little bit of help? You want to call in a friend?
Yeah.
Let's call on Blakely.
It means like mine.
They whine.
It means you're cold.
They could be cold. Mercy, do you have an idea?
They could be ill and want to go to sleep.
Want to go to sleep?
I think they're
Corey,
scared.
what do you think?
I think
What does
they're
it look
sick.
like in this picture?
They might be sick.
Say that louder for all of our friends to hear.
They might be sick.
They might be sick. So
That's
ill.
what I'm sick.
So ill is another word for sick. And here they are in the bed, and here's the doctor giving them some medicine. So the winter. You said that too? Well, good job. So in the winter, it got really cold, and they might not have had a warm house, and they could have caught a cold and gotten sick. So when the spring finally came, it was a time of joy. Are they super happy in this picture?
Yeah.
They are happy. One day, a kind Indian came to the Pilgrims' village. He liked the Pilgrims, and he wanted to help them. As up here, so you can see the pictures too. Soon, more Indians came. They were nice and showed the Pilgrims how to plant corn.
Just like on the movie.
There's a movie about it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie. I need to go watch it. One of the Indians
We
was
were
called
just
Squanto.
watching it.
Okay, let's keep listening. He was their special friend. The Indians and Pilgrims agreed to live in peace. What does it mean to live in peace? Raise your hand.
Quiet.
Not be quiet. Everly Grace?
That means I don't.
Parker, do you know what it means to live in peace?
That means I'm probably hungry.